Good morning, everyone. It is Wednesday, hump day. Woo, woo, May 26th. And taking a look here, I actually have the gold futures pulled up because I am in gold and just wanted to let you know what I was thinking. I know. It's Wednesday, not Monday, I swear. Feels like a Monday, though. I feel a little backwards. Okay, so this is this line that we drew in. Actually drew this in based off of the next volume resistance. I'm going to, have a sell in for 10% of my GLD there. Actually, it's a little bit more than 10% at 325. Actually, I think that's 15%. I think about 50 at 325. But what I'm going to do is only put that in for half and see how we move. Now, if gold starts to weaken a bit after the close, I will go ahead and just sell all of it. So use your make your own decision on managing this trade. I kind of like the look of gold a little bit longer, so I'm willing to be a bit patient, especially if we can stay above this blue line. You can see we're just below it now, and that's right at on the futures 1910, and then really like it all the way on up to this fib line, which is at 1920. So that's a pretty decent band there that we can take some profits on, but keep an eye on it. Gold can be very finicky. We've seen that before. Yesterday we had some nice volume built in as we continued up, which gives me a little bit more confidence. It tells us that there were buyers there stepping in as price was increasing. That's what we're looking for. So today I will have half my sell set at 325. I will change that for you. We have a new channel, the current holdings. I will edit that in there for you, but that is where all my current holdings are. That will have my super long term, because I put I will let everyone know when I'm buying stuff in my IRA, which is where like Goldman Sachs was, Grayscale Bitcoin is in there, Maine was in there. That's where those sit. So I don't actively look at those every day. Because they're investments, not just trades. Okay, let's take a look at the futures here. The Dow futures are up about 75 as we speak. The S&P futures, you can see we're just putting in an inside candle of yesterday's. Now, yesterday we did have a red candle day, but check this out. We had this nice move up, and we just paused. We stayed inside the top of the previous day's candle, so inside Monday's candle, we hung out here at the 3, and today we're just quietly sitting inside. Now, I did talk about this in the room if you happened to be around yesterday. Again, watching overall volume. I'm going to flip over to the SPY. Watching overall volume, right? So we came in on Monday and we did, although a nice candle, green candle, we didn't have a lot of volume. So not a lot of conviction, not a lot of people stepping in saying, yep, I want this to go up. So we kind of drifted higher. You'll hear us say, we kind of drift higher, and that's what happened here. Yesterday we came in with a smidge more of volume and brought the price back down to the 3. So today, what we want to see is that price turn right back around, push up and away from the 3, and that's a 3 EMA, for those not familiar with the lines on my charts, the 3 EMA, and build volume. We don't want to taper volume off on a green candle day because that tells us that there weren't nearly as many bulls out there as there were bears the day before in this particular case. So keep that in mind. In any chart you're looking at, you want to look for volume confirmation within your charts. Okay, so let's hop into a few trades here, or look at a few charts for potential trades today. I'm going to start right here with AMAT. There's been a really nice rotation back into communication, services, technology, and financials holding in very, very flat. They're kind of at the neutral zone, but all of the techie, right? All the techie is moving along very nicely here. Yesterday we put in a gap and moved up and actually built a little extra volume here. Now we are just past earnings on AMAT. We're going to watch Watch for a move above this line that we actually drew in the other day. Really like this area. So AMAT, the 716 140s is what I will be watching. All right, I am this I like for a day trade. GameStop, oh my goodness, yesterday I was out for a portion of the afternoon there, but came back and my goodness, this thing really took quite the leg up. Look at this cluster of moving averages. We started pushing away here up above a lot of resistance volume in that volume profile. Volume profile is over here on the left. The next resistance would be at 216.44. But if you look this morning, where are we? We're at 228. Wait, where is that? It's up here. Right inside of here. We're at 228. So if we clear out 230, about 231, we'll probably just continue to climb on up. Day trade only. I don't trust this for a long-term hold or a swing trade, but I would look at day trading the 716 250s right now are the ones I would be watching. Going right back into more techie stuff. Marvel, MRVL, nothing to do with the comics, but look at this really nice. We had a really big bar here. We came up, we hung out at the 50 for a hot minute before pushing on, deciding nope, we want more than that. Yesterday, what does that candle tell us? Absolutely nothing. It is a candle with a long wick, long tail, which really just tells us, don't really know. So we want to look for confirmation here this morning for a move up. We do have earnings coming up, so a nice little catalyst. The Marvel 50s. So you can take those shorter. The ones I like are still the 820s, the August 20th. But you can, with the earnings coming up, you can certainly take that much shorter. Just watch that 50 strike for the continued move up. LYV. All right, so Live Nation, this one was on our list last week as well. Just really nice march up. Again, a lot of these are because we're getting out. Concerts are going to be out there. Things are opening up. Things are being planned. Live Nation Entertainment doing really well. Now, we did have a bigger volume bar yesterday on this sell down, but what I want to point out here is that we are still putting in a higher low. We put in a higher high, sold it down, pushed it back up, just hanging at 3. So we're looking for a continued move, a reversal off of yesterday's move, and we want to see that volume. Now, this morning it does look like it's pulling back to the 8. So we want to watch for it to come back through yesterday's close. Maybe not today, but keep it on your list. I really like Live Nation. But just because I put it out today doesn't mean it will actually execute today, right? Target. Well, I just love Target. I can go in there and just walk around. I get my Starbucks and hang out. And then, I go in to get like one thing and come out with a cart full. It's just the way it goes. Like the look of Target here. We had earnings, big push up, took a nice little break. And this may continue to take a break. It may just move sideways for a little bit, and that is totally okay, but keep it on your radar. I like Target, the 716 230s. Now, a few that I did not set up for options, but I know this is like Groundhog Day, right? We keep coming back to 3D systems. Why? This is a really nice chart. We pulled in a little bit here. We took a very nice march up, and we pulled back a little bit. And then this morning, if you look at your chart, we're coming right back up and pushing up, and we are actually just pushing on a monthly pivot that's at 2750s, that monthly pivot. Right now we're at 2746, so really trying to make a nice march up there. I personally like this over 2845, so keep an eye on DDD. Great equity trader. I know some of you have been playing it. Seagate Technology, another one. Watch this for a reversal up off of that 20. I did not like their options either. But I like the look in Seagate if we can hold this 20 and then push back up. If not, go ahead and we'll just come back to it at another time. Gamers. Where are my gamers? Besides the one upstairs in bed, because, Skylar's still asleep and, well, he wants to be a gamer. But he lost his video games. All right, Activision. Check out these trend lines, right? We have this this top trend line. We've used it pretty successfully. But now we want to use that trend line instead of resistance. We want that to be our support. And watching the gaming, we're pushing right back up off of this lower one too. So, I mean, this is a really tight little wedge we have going on in here. I'm going to go ahead and take this one out, actually. There we go. Like the look of this. I personally like this better over 97.40. So take a look at ATVI. Take two is another one. No, it won't move. Hold on. Well, take two, SGMS are all good ones here to take a look at. I don't know why my charts aren't moving. Let's see if I can get this one to change. Nope. I don't know, my chart just froze. You gotta love technology, right? Let's see. Oh, here, I can put it on this one. Okay, so take two, technology. Look at this nice move up and sideways move, looking for the move back up off of this. On take two, I like it over 185.50. And lastly, SGMS. That's it in the gaming area. SGMS, right? Marched up, took a little break, looking for a move back through yesterday's close. A couple others just to keep an eye on. Beyond, nice gap up. If we continue that, that'll be a nice confirmed bullish gap. We hit this level here. I actually like Beyond over 120.50. And coin. I like coin. Took a real hit here, really beat up, and there's a lot of talk about Kathy Wood being in it, and then she bought more, and it continued to dip, and there's a lot of just a lot of news, a lot of opinions around anything that has to do with Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. Well, all that being said, this is still a nice chart. We pushed right back up. You can see a nice level in here. A stop would be at, I would say, 224.30. Nice move up yesterday. Cleared out the resistance, some resistance here. So anything over 241.10. This morning, coin is sitting at 247.87. So making its way back up. We do have a gap sitting up here, right? Sitting up just above at 252.17 is where that gap starts. So take a look for a gap play. Again, I would be very cautious with anything Bitcoin whenever you play Bitcoin because it is so volatile. We've seen it. We've seen, Elon, one tweet from Elon, then all of a sudden it is taking off or crashing, right? It's so volatile. So when you play anything in the cryptocurrencies, just keep in mind the risk that you have there. Have a good trade management. Have a very good stop in there, and then you can always come right back into it, right, if it reverses. All right, that is it for me this morning. I hope you have an awesome day. If you have any questions, reach out heatherc@givingtreetrading.com. Don't forget, I'm going to adjust my sell there on GLD, half at 325, unless it looks like gold is weakening off, and then I will go ahead and take it all. Manage your trade however it suits you. Have a fantastic Wednesday.